Hey there, everyone. Welcome back. Well, this is part 7 of 10 in a series of how the Bill of Rights either is being violated or can be violated by this particular regime, how they might go about doing so. Some of them are going to be a little bit more difficult than others, and some of them, I don't know, maybe they won't even touch these at all, right? Some of them. So we've already found violations of the First Amendment, potential violations of, or ways that the Second and Third could be violated, and we've also found violations of the Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendments. So let's get into the Seventh Amendment. Now, this is one where I haven't seen any violations yet. It's not to say there haven't been any, I'm just not aware of them. If there are any that you know of, leave me a comment down below if you don't mind. What is the Seventh Amendment? Well, Seventh Amendment, in suits at common law where the value in controversy shall exceed $20. $20 isn't really much today, but it was back then, back when this was written. It was a huge amount back then. The right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court in the United States than according to the rules of the common law. So basically, once you've had a civil suit and a jury has decided, hey, you know what, you owe this money, you don't owe this money, that's it. That's it. Another court cannot try that unless there are laws dictating that, laws in Congress dictating that, yeah, all right, you can appeal this, but you're not trying the case again. You can appeal it. All right. So it's not like a criminal trial where you get a hung jury, so you try the case again. It's, yeah, a situation where the damages have either been awarded or not. And you can appeal, but you can't retry the case. Now, the Trump administration regime has not violated this one yet. And I think this is one that they will go after because the guy is very lawsuit happy. And he is actually prone to being sued. So here's why I think he would go after this, and here's how I think he would do it, right? And this may or may not affect him as president of the United States. Or, you know what, maybe this would help out his kids or some of his buddies or whatever, right? All right, lawsuit is brought. It goes the way he doesn't want it to go. You know, he is suing somebody. And that person wins, right? He loses. He sues somebody. And therefore, that person doesn't have to pay up, right? Rather than just appealing, he could have the case brought again. And probably judge shop until he gets the result that he wants. Conversely, what could happen is he could be sued, lose, have to pay out the money, and then again, well, I don't want to appeal it. I'm just going to, because he's known to appeal, everything. Everything that doesn't go his way, he tries to appeal it, even if there's no grounds for an appeal. Right? So if there's no grounds for an appeal, he'll just try to bring this, he wants it done over. I mean, the guy always wants a do-over. The guy wanted a do-over in the 2016 Iowa caucuses because Ted Cruz won, right? He wanted a do-over in some of the primaries that he didn't win. He wanted a do-over in the 2020 election. He still wants a do-over in the 2020 election. Anytime he doesn't get his way, he's like, that 6-year-old playing kickball. You roll the ball up there. That maybe the ball is bouncing too much or something. No, do-over, no bouncing. All right. Well, as of now, like I said, he hasn't messed with this one, and maybe he won't. Maybe he won't, but it wouldn't surprise me if he does. Just know your rights. Know your rights. And watch everything this guy does. All right? I'll see you next time.